Hello and welcome back to my Fusion 360 tutorial series. My name is Nathan Morris and this is Autodesk Fusion 360, a power guide for beginners and intermediate users. I'm working through the tutorials as a video demonstration. So we are in chapter 8, tutorial 2 today. This looks like some sort of pipe manifold, maybe for an engine or something. So we're going to use the pipe tool and sweep tool and some creative sketching and offset planes in this video. So jumping into Fusion, first thing is first I'm going to name this chapter 8 tutorial 2 and save that, and we're going to get started. So the book suggests that we start on the right plane and make the first little pipe section. So that would be the far back left one from this view. So we're going to actually start from the origin here because this is what the book suggests, and click and hold and bring down an arc. So this arc is going to be 90 millimeter or 90 degrees, 50 millimeter radius, 90 degrees. And this section is 30 millimeters. So with that, those are locked in, and I can click Finish Sketch. So now we are going to select the pipe option from the Create drop-down menu. So pipe, and we are going to select this path. Chain selection is selected, so it will select each of these. If I had not had that selected, it would only do one portion, but we want all of it. So we'll do chain selection. Then we have distance 1, circular section shape. We could play with that, do other shapes, but we want circular. And then your defaults probably aren't this, but we'll change section size to be 45 millimeters and the section thickness to be 5 millimeters, because that's what the book specifies. So with that, we're done. We have that pipe section. We're done with that first part. So now we're going to make the second part. So we're going to create an offset plane. And this probably wouldn't have been the way I would have done it, but they're introducing offset planes. So we are doing it from this front plane, and we're coming back 80 millimeters. So I'm going to do -80, hit enter, and that gets this plane smack dab in the middle of that pipe. So with that, we can create a sketch on that part, and now we're going to do the rest of the pipe section. So this has a straight line that comes down from the midpoint of this line, 40 millimeters. And then it curves around, and that is 60 millimeter radius. Continues down at an angle like this, and then arcs around a little bit, and then continues there. So we'll add in our dimensions. This is 25. This is 340. Oh, not horizontally. We need to measure it at an angle like this, so make sure that snaps the correct way. 340, and it's not obvious from the drawing, but in the text it says that this radius is the same 60 millimeters as this one. And then it's still blue. If we want to drag points, we can kind of see what's going on, but I know that I have a tangent issue right here. I need to make this tangent with that. And then we need to add some overall dimensions. So from this point to this point, the vertical distance is 170. And then from the origin to this point, the horizontal distance is 430. So with that, everything is locked in. It's all black, fully defined. So we can click Finish Sketch. So now we can go ahead and select the pipe option again. So I'll do that. I'll select this face. Clicked on the wrong thing. This profile. Oh, sorry. We just need the path. I was thinking ahead to the sweep options. So with the path, we're doing the same section size, section thickness of 5 millimeters. You can see it's hollow. That's what we want. And so we'll hit OK. And then now we're going to make the other little pipes that go into this. So we will create an offset plane from the right plane. So that's this plane right here. We will come away from that. Sorry, not the right plane, the top plane. We will come down 90 millimeters. So that's going to be -90. And then that will be the start of these pipes. So if I start a sketch on that plane, I can make 3 circles, and they're going to be centered on this pipe, but we don't have a way to reference that. So we'll add in the dimensions. So this is, it spells out this one is 45, and then the others must be equal to that. So we'll do that first. And then we know that this distance vertically is 80. This distance horizontally is 90. And then each of them are also 90 apart from each other. And then these need to be made horizontally constrained with each other so that they're all in line. So without those are defined, we can finish sketch. And then now we can use the extrude option. Now this is used instead of the pipe tool because it has the extent type to object option. So what we're going to do is we're going to extend it to this face. And so if we do to object and then we select that, it will go and connect it, but it's not going in through the pipe. It's only connecting on the outer face. So it kind of like varies how far it goes until each part of it touches that pipe. So with that, we have all the options that they want selected. We'll hit OK. And then, but these are solid, so we need to hollow them out. So we'll go ahead and create a new sketch on top of these sections and make some circles that will be the inside of the pipe. So these will be 35 millimeters, which is 10 less than the other circle, meaning 5 on top, 5 on bottom, 5 all the way around. So it'll leave a section thickness of 5 millimeters. We will make this circle concentric with that one. We'll do the same thing with these. And we'll apply the equal constraint for the diameter. And then now that is done, we will extrude this middle portion. And we're also going to do to object, but this time we're going to select the interface of this tube. So we have to kind of look down inside the tube like that, select the intersection of that pipe. And you can visualize it now. It's automatically changed to cut, and it's wanting to cut away until it reaches that interface, which is exactly what we want. So we'll hit OK, and now we have that hollowed out and it goes into the main pipe. So with that, we can go ahead and make this kind of curved portion on these last ones. We don't need to make a new path for that because we already have that from the initial sketch. So if we go into the sketches over here and unhide that initial sketch, we can use that as our reference. So that is going to be there, and then we're going to use the sorry, I jumped ahead. We're going to use the pipe feature again and select that. We're going to use the the sweep feature. That makes more sense. We're going to use the sweep feature and select these profiles. And then we're going to select that path of the original one. Now, I made a mistake. I realized these initial pipe sections are not at the right height that they're supposed to be. So when I did this offset plane, I did something wrong. This offset plane is supposed to be in line with this. So I entered an incorrect dimension. So that was supposed to be 50 down, and I did 90. I think I was looking ahead to the 90 of the next section. So this was supposed to be -50. Good news is if I update that previous offset plane, it automatically updates where these started, and so now those will work. So if I do a sweep command from here, I can select the little section here, here, and here, and then select the path of the original pipe, and that will do a copy of those all in one go. So with that, our design is finished, and we can go ahead and save it. So it looks just like the picture. You can save that, and we are done. I will sign off and see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.